full-time hours as soon as I leave the nurseries. But I've got in my head saying I don't want to do that because I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. And then the up key again. This here is now coming along. And I don't know whether you can see, but there is the light button.
I'm waiting for it to clear again so I can decant it without the sediment in the bottom.
How many pints does a demijohn hold?
I don't know, but it's about 5 litres.
You're very confused. I'm home. I'm home. How are you? How are you? Right, come, right, we don't want you barking. Right, what are you doing? Are you playing chase? Come then. Oh. It's gone running in. It's another day, Sandra, and it's another day the nursery's completed. Another day closer to not getting my underwear in on camera. Right, so we've taken, or Sandra's stopped the Crando at a local garage that we've got in Wainfleet. So there was a bit of a clunk and an engine management light, and it'd been a bit sluggish. And I said to Sandra, I said, I'm suspicious that it's going to be a drop link and glow plugs, but I'm not too sure about the engine management light. But because there wasn't any limp mode coming in, I wasn't overly concerned. Anyway, sure enough, it's drop link, glow plugs, and what was it? The camshaft?
I wrote it down like where it was the central shaft.
It's a sensor basically playing up to do the camshaft. So those parts are ordered. Will be here in another week or so. So so once they're in, it'll go in. It shouldn't be that big a job to fix neither. 2 hours labour, I would say. If the glow plugs come out okay. So that's sort of good news. And so it pops home on what should be my day off. So I was going to do a food shop now, but I'm not. I think what I might do a food shop on the way back to the nursery. So I'm possibly going to stay overnight here, and then I'm going to nip into Morrison's on the way back. Because I can put the things that I buy straight into my fridge, and I haven't got any dinner for tomorrow. And then can't stay over tomorrow night because we've got something being fitted at the nurseries on Thursday morning, anytime after 8 o'clock. And then we're definitely going to be on the countdown to end of the season. Then there's a bit of an alcohol problem going on here. Everywhere I go, there's always alcohol with you. What's happening here? I hope it's alcohol. It's not a sample. It's not a sample for the doctor, is it? That's like my bladder after 4 pints, isn't it?
I was waiting for it to clear again so I can decant it without the sediment in the bottom.
How many pints does a demijohn hold?
I don't know, but it's about 5 litres.
So that's two pints to a litre.
4.5 litres or something like that.
So yeah, so when you weigh up, I mean, I used to be able to drink 5 or 6 pints before having a wee, and that's like makes you wonder how big your bladder is, doesn't it?
Mine's not that big.
No, yours definitely isn't that big. Cross-leg Sandra. Right, so I think we're having a roasty dinner, are we? I think so. As I say, sort of call back.
Moment of inspiration.
A moment of perspiration.
You remember dried that fresh sage in the desiccator?
Okay, you desiccated it.
Put a little bit of rubbed fresh sage in the sage and onion stuffing.
You put some sage.
Well, there was hardly any sage in the sage and onion stuffing.
So obviously sage stuffing is sage is in the stuffing, but what is the breadcrumb and what's the other mix in it? Why doesn't anybody do homemade stuffing?
It's just making the breadcrumbs, really.
Yeah, but why? So you get all people do homemade dumplings and homemade Yorkshire puddings, but why doesn't anybody do homemade stuffing?
Well, next time I'll do it for you, do.
I bet I would. I'll bet you if you did a video on how to make homemade stuffing, especially with the homemade sage, because it's sage what gives it that.
It's just got a really nice.
I can smell
fragrance
sage.
with
I can actually, I
yeah,
can smell the
it's
sage.
nice,
Yeah, I bet things
Add
would
it
be.
to the list.
So I was going to say something else. There was a comment on a recent video. I can't remember. Oh, I'll show you what else I've got. Sorry, that was it. Hang on a moment.
Dining room table like someone.
Sandra, this umbrella is not mine. So there should still be a link in the description below if you want a Christmas card or stickers from us. So when I got the first batch of stickers made, they came on a sheet and we had to sort of cut them out, and they all came in different shapes as we cut them out. Anyway, my sticker man on the we've ended up having a big new batch of stickers made because we've sold loads, absolutely tons of these are sold, but they are now cut out properly. nice and round at long last. So we're on another batch of stickers that have been printed, and I think, all being well, by this stage there should also, fingers crossed, be a link down there below if you want an Erstwhile Campsite Warden mug to have your cup of tea. What happens to Horlicks at night? Whatever happened to Horlicks? Do people still have Horlicks? Yeah, right. I'm going to put my laptop up. I've just rendered a video which I've shot as I'm recording this today, so I'll get that uploaded and have a chill out couple of hours. It's early, not dead early, but early-ish, and I'm in Skegness, and I'm going to go to Iceland. I've got very little food in the freezers back at the campsite, and I normally carry some frozen meal for ones as contingencies. And what I have been doing is I have been buying sort of fresh ready meals, if that makes any sense, ones that aren't frozen. But over the next couple of weeks, because I'm going to be, fingers crossed, flipping a little bit more between the campsite and going to see Sandra, I'm going to get some frozen meals. Yeah, Iceland's probably going to be the only one in the shop as well. Well, that was nice, quick and very, very simple. And I've loaded up with 3 crates of pop as well. I've got really into Dr. Pepper. I've got no idea why. I never really used to like Dr. Pepper. But I've been having a nice cold can of Dr. Pepper when I've been having my tea. Christmas cards and stickers. I'm going to post either on the way back to the caravan, passing a post box, or on the way back to see Sandra later. Thanks to new subscribers as well. When I did the video about us changing the channel name and everything, I thought we were going to fall over a cliff edge, and we did lose a few subscribers, not that many, which is fantastic. But everybody that's stayed with us, and if you already haven't done, you can press the subscribe button down there below. I was on my television in the caravan the other day, and obviously I can get YouTube on there. And what I might do, if I remember, I might show you how you can subscribe and give a thumbs up on a television, because I know that's a bit of a mystery for many people. So yeah, I might do that. But if you've not already subscribed, you can do down there, and we'd love to get a thumbs up and love to read your comments if you're able to comment. Right, back to the campsite we go, and as I say, it's very, very quiet, but see what today brings. Ahead of myself, bin day tomorrow, so well, it could be raining tomorrow, so it's not tucking them out. Put the cottage, domestic bin out as well. I just put some personal things I had in the office in the car to go home, and I'm now going to pop into Alford. He's by a clasp for something at the campsite. I bought myself some pies from Iceland for my dinner, but I might get myself a sandwich, a barm cake, ham salad barm in Alford. Right, Alford bound, here we go. It's in Alford. Right, the Alford Manor House. We've still not visited that yet, which is on, oh god, what's going on with my phone, which is it's on our list of places to go to, and it has just been given a massive big grant for a lot of improvements and things. Hello. So I've actually had the nails cut. So as I say, I'm just going to go to a hardware store and hope I can get what I need. And I'm going to get a sandwich for my dinner. So the Handyman DIY shop, proper old school. So call him there. And then I'm going to go here and get myself my dinner. Right, this is yeah, so just about everything here. Right, that's the result. Got what I needed. I got a salad, balm cake with beetroot and everything on for my dinner. Right, so what we've got here, just going to turn the volume down, is YouTube on my television. And there's one of our videos. So if we click this, we can watch it. And then if you're watching on a television, it's quite hard sometimes to find a way to give a video a thumbs up or a like or a subscribe. You can't often comment on a television. You have to do it via like a tablet or a mobile app. So we'll come into this now and we'll show you how it all works. One-handed. So this is a Toshiba television. So I press the arrow key and here now we've got some icons. Can you see these? Now you can fast forward the video, so if you don't want to watch it all, and press OK. If you press the up key and then the up key again, this here is now coming along, and I don't know whether you can see, but there is the like button. There's where you can do a super thanks, you can save, and there are other settings here as well. So if you want to comment, you'll need to open the mobile app to add your comments and replies. But here, now, you can scroll down. And see things. You can click exit. We'll bring you back out of it all. So again, just to go back on to how we did that. So I'm just going to go over to YouTube. This will load up some videos. There's one of mine. Click OK to play it. Then I press the up key here. Up key a second time, it illuminates the logo. You can turn on captions, you can likes, you can read the comments, do super thanks, save, and you got other settings as well here. So that's just other things that you can do. And click out. So that's how quick and easy it is. If you do want to do a thumbs up on one of our videos and you're watching on a television, explore the up and down and around keys on your remote control. But you will really, to actually do comments and fully subscribe and get alerts, you will need to have YouTube on a mobile application like a phone or a tablet or a computer. Hope that helps. Very unusual. I'm actually going to have my dinner in my van. So, oh my God, look at it, you can see, look at this. There's ham, some salad cream, salad, some onion, and beetroot. So beetroot, I think I mentioned before, I love beetroot. Beetroot is meant to be really, really good for your blood pressure. And obviously if you have a salad in summer, oops, just dropped a little bit of lettuce on the floor. You have beetroot with a salad. But back in Manchester, where we come from, beetroot on a barm cake, a bap, a roll, a cob, whatever you want to call it, really wasn't a thing. But over here in Lincolnshire, it is a thing. And I think it's a good thing, personally. So anyway, I'm going to get myself chomped into this. And so it's a quiet afternoon, not a lot going on the campsite. and I will be going back to see Sandra. I'm going to nip into Morrison's on the way back. So I came into Iceland's on the way in, but I'm going to nip to Morrison's on the way back. I need to buy a couple of bits and bobs to take to the bungalow. I'm going to have my tea and a bath, and then back here for the night, as we've got people here on the campsite tomorrow fitting something. It's just a funny old life. I've just been offered let's go for a little walk. I've just been offered a job. Well, I've sort of been offered. I've not been offered a job. I've sort of been offered a job. It's not a job. It is a job. A full-time role. I've got a Zoom interview tomorrow just to dot some T's and things. Unfortunately, it's a full-time position. I don't really want a full-time position, but we've got to keep our options open, so never say never. It's working for a well-known big company again, sort of. Oh dear, I wish I could share things that are going on with everybody. In the hospitality business. Sorry, I'm just outside the cottage. It's look out there. And do I take it or don't I take it? I'm not told Sandra yet. I've got to find my passport, which I'm hoping is in the caravan, because I did have a copy of it. So Sandra's now got her new job, which is more hours than we really wanted, but we need it just to delve through. I've now potentially going to be starting, or I could be starting full-time hours as soon as I leave the nurseries, but I've got in my head saying I don't want to do that because I need a break. I need a break, and it's quite a high responsibility role. It's sort of like a manager. Oh, it's unbelievable. Oh dearie dear. So what do? I have a hunch that I'm not going to take it, even if I get offered it fully, properly, unless they cross my palm with lots and lots of silver. I have got, I think I mentioned, 2 other applications in for, one's only a very small hour job, and then the other one is a very unusual position, which would be an absolute dream job if I got that, and I don't know which direction I'm going to take this all in. But yeah, interesting. Now things come looking my way, and I'm not going looking for it that way. As I say, campsite's really quiet, so I'm just going to go back now. I need to fire up my laptop, get some documents, get this Zoom interview into my diary, and participate in it. And ironically enough, the recruitment company that I've picked up my CV are in Manchester. Which could you make that up? He says, "Oh yeah, you're from Altrincham. We're just down the road from you in Charlton." So this will be the first time I've actually gone through a proper full recruitment agency where they've got all my details, and they're going to do the Zoom interview, and then they will then pass on to the HR department for this other big company. And who knows, I could be back in the holiday. I could be working in the holiday business again. Right, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. So I'm just taking myself for a little leg stretch. Just been sat in the caravan for an hour. As you can see, another beautiful day here at the nurseries in Mumby in Lincolnshire. If you stayed here to the end, big thumbs up from us to you. All being well, we'll get Sandra on the beginning of the next video, so I'm going to nip home for my tea tonight and stuff. So yeah, take care, look after yourselves, keep on smiling.